Patricia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Ashley. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to give my information. I'm going to be looking at it as you talk. It
Okay.
looks like a very compelling case. Tell us a little bit about you, the jury.
Okay, chronicles the murder trial of Barbara Scott, who is accused of murdering her boss, Chester Arthur Brandt. She admits to the murder at the onset, maintains that she did it. But through the testimony, there might be some testimony that's presented that would change some of the storyline a little bit. And one of the cool things about it is, depending on what, and I think I told you last week, the audience is actually the jury. So they will decide guilty or not guilty. But the other thing I wanted to tell you about the play was there are actually two endings.
Oh,
So depending on what the audience decides will determine which ending we do.
So if you go to one night of You, the Jury, it can be different the next night.
It really could.
So you could really do two nights.
It really could, yes.
And so what is your role in it?
I am one of the witnesses. You have the main characters, the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, the judge, clerks, etc. And then the rest of us are pretty much witnesses. And I'm one of the witnesses. And I don't understand why, but this is the only role that was a little bit comedic, and they gave it to me. So I don't know why they did that.
Because you're awesome. You're awesome. Okay, so this is taking place in the Bastrop Courthouse.
Yes.
And it's a fundraiser for the Rose Theater.
Right.
Tell us about the Rose Theater. It's currently closed, but it's got a great history. We need to open it back up.
Oh, she really does. She was built in 1927. She was a vaudeville theater for close to 40 years. Then she was turned over to a movie theater in the 50s.
Wow.
And then we got her in 1985. She was given to us by the George H. Bo Goodwin family, and his mother's name was Rose.
So,
thus the name.
Yeah.
And the only stipulation he made when he donated the theater to us was that we could not change the name. And of course we didn't want to. I mean, it's historic in our community. And speaking of historic, she's also on the National Historic Register.
It's a beautiful theater.
So she really is, and she's, she needs a little work. She's been down for 3 years now. So this is why we're doing the play, is to try to raise some operating money, and we'll have to replace our HVAC units in there, and that's going to be quite expensive. So we're in fundraising mode and are looking forward to moving forward with our renovations and replacing the AC unit. And I hope that we can have her opened by Christmas. I'd love for us to be able to present some sort of Christmas extravaganza or something, Christmas themed something. So
that would be wonderful.
It would be wonderful.
Okay, going back to You, the Jury, when is it taking place and how can you get tickets?
Okay, the show is this weekend, Friday the 24th, Saturday the 25th at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2. You can get tickets by calling Arnett's Jewelry at 282-0799 or the Bastrop Visitor Center at 281-0911.
And still plenty of tickets left?
Yeah, we still got plenty of room. We've got probably about 100, we could fit about 120 people in the courtroom because there's a gallery, then there's also a balcony. So we can fit quite a few people in there. So we want everybody to come out. If you're not sure which day you're going to get to come, then wait, but there'll still be plenty places for people to sit. We'll get you in there.
I love courtroom cases. It's going to be fun.
Thank you. It's going to be fun. I hope you get to make it.
I do too. Patricia, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was great to have you.
Thank you, Ashley.
And coming up next, Discover Monroe West Monroe is here to tell us about other fun events that are taking place in the Twin Cities this weekend, so stay with us.